Hello everyone, my name is Pyatt and welcome to my YouTube channel. My goal is to help as many martial artists as possible in their journey and study of Bujutsu, whether you are a complete beginner or an experienced martial artist. I do videos every Friday, so if you like and enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to get more just like it. And you can click the bell icon to make sure you get notifications straight away. This week I'm going to talk about one of the most important principles of any locking technique in order to make it effective and to make it work. And that's what I call the chain principle. So to demonstrate this analogy, if you imagine we have a free chain that can articulate, if I consider like a series of links, 1, 2, 3, which in our analogy are the joints of the body, if each of these links is able to move and articulate freely, then I can't actually lock them. What I need to do is I need to lock the points either side of the joint that I'm trying to lock and then twist them against each other. And then they will lock together. And that's really what I want. If one of these is left free, so if I fix one, then I can't lock this center joint because there's too much articulation. So when we do locking techniques, we need to think about that. So let's see an example. So we'll take this as an attack, just 2 punches to the head. So we come in, we enter, we get that throw. What I want to do is to break this elbow. So just turn a little bit. So the technique that we're going to do is really, really simple. We take the right hand and we're going to cup behind the elbow. We don't want to grab, right? We want to make sure the thumb is in. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift. Now outside, this would push down, this would pull up, just like hikike, right? And we're going to break and snap, hopefully. But for me, it's not good enough just to say, I'm going to practice that and hope that it would work outside. I need to make sure that I can sort of, twitch and that it will work. Now, the problem is I'm trying to break the elbow, but in order to break the elbow, I need to think about the wrist and the shoulder, because this is our 3 points in our chain. If I just lift at the elbow, what can happen is because this is free, my opponent can sit up. The other option is, even if I put, he can twist around it, okay? I haven't locked this joint in order to be able to apply pressure to it and then for it to be able to move. So my first step when I get to here is I want to push the shoulder up into the face. So I take the arm and I drive it in. So you can see straight away that affects the body. So I lock the shoulder. Then I rotate the wrist in order to lock. From here, now, rather than lifting up, I curl and stroke the fingers. Now if I do that slowly enough, my opponent can still move out of the way. So in order to increase that further, if I put a stop here, right, now my opponent can't move and it will work more effectively. That's obviously the nice way. I can take that one step further, I can put my weight through the shoulder and get the effect there. One final step further would be to come across the neck. So if I isolate each of the joints, then when I affect the technique on the elbow, it's going to be more effective. So on again. So with the block, we're just coming in, I can get the lock here, throw, I want to isolate, and then just very gently, just stroke, rather than jerking or lifting, okay? Just do it on the other side. With the block, because the punches we're looking at are just coming in quite rapidly, we just want to make sure that the first block is just minimal, and the second block is that we're covering, meaning the elbow. So I've got the throw. From here, I'm going to keep my knee out of the way. So I want to push that in, rotate. So you see that affects the body. And then I stroke and lift. If I put this in, that stops that movement. And then we go to that. I can pass that away and come out. One more time. So, I hope you found that useful. Just think about that principle when any locking technique that you do, about the idea that if the lock that you're trying to effect isn't working, think about the other joints that are nearby and how they articulate, how they rotate, how they move, and make sure that they're isolated. So if you're attacking the wrist, think about the elbow. If you're thinking about the shoulder, think about how the rest of the body can turn away, even the spine. So think about all these different things, close down each of those options to limit your opponent's movement. You'll be able to put a lot less effort in to get the same or better effect when you apply the lock. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. You can check out more of our videos looking at locking techniques by clicking the links here and clicking the links here. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button in the bottom right hand corner, and please feel free to put comments, your thoughts down below, and any videos you want us to do in the future, let us know. See you next week, guys.